Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here we go. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Porzingis. By Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Turkoglu outside. Outside Irving. Oh, good on the three. On the wing, Irving. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Irving. Pass to Bennett. And stolen by Irving. Here's Weber. Finished off the break.
Such a mobile big man. Love seeing Weber there in attack mode in transition.
Turkoglu outside. Irving with the ball. Chamberlain a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Well, just a great read by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Getting in transition, making it easy.
Pass to Turkoglu. And here's Chamberlain. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Now, Wembanyama. Here's Porzingis. Here's Weber. Bennett grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Irving. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Turkoglu outside. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Weber. Pass to Irving. Takes the 3. Pettit grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Turkoglu outside. To the inside. Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Wembanyama outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Chamberlain a screen. And here's Turkoglu for 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Chicago leading by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. Still without a basket. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, too easy.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside Irving. Here's Pettit. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
In the corner, Irving with it. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pettit, good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
To the wing on the left. Here's Weber. And the layup's good off the glass. Weber's got his second basket of the game.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Outside Irving. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Here's Pettit. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. .144 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Chamberlain. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Yes.
Gilgeous-Alexander
That's what I'm
throws
talking
it
about.
down.
No.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play.
Yes, sir. Good play.
Terrific
Yeah,
play
what?
right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Shooting for Chicago. Kristaps Porzingis at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Screen by Porzingis. Three-pointer, Butler. Outside for George. No good, unable to end this run.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
George way outside. And again, Chicago, no good. Paul George with the steal. And Booker throws it
Good
down.
play. Look.
Wow,
Second
the
one missed that wide
elevation,
open
the
shot.
creativity, highlight reel finish
Ah,
by
that man
Devin
did get there.
Booker.
One deep.
Outside, Porzingis. Over Porzingis.
I should have got my
And
hand
this
up.
is his first shot of the
Hit
game.
them. Get back.
He's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get
I
that
should
one
have
to
a hand
go.
up on that. I got lucky,
And that does
honestly.
it for the first half of play.
15.
In Chicago,
The Chicago team.
they finish off the
Could have
second
been easy
quarter
make
with
for
a
him.
big 11-3 run. And
Yeah,
don't
I'm
go
not that
away
strong as
after the
second
break.
half.
We'll see you right back
We're
here for the
playing a lot
start of the
better
third
now.
quarter. And happy you could join us.
Switching
We've
those.
got 2 quarters left to go in
Picks off the
regulation.
top. Switching those picks off the top, salami.
Here's Butler.
The Space shut that
Scoreless
down.
thus far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I reckon
Watch
the
your
switch button
head,
was
Jimmy
way too late
Butler
for
in
me
the
to switch
house.
that.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. Duncan outside.
Ooh.
Duncan
Okay,
throws
okay,
it
okay.
down.
You were certain I was gonna
maybe
get
could
out.
have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Off
There we
target from
go.
outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Oh!
It's stolen by Mutombo. Leonard looking around. Butler in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the
Yes.
assist. Butler's got
Because I
5.
was there.
And down in
No,
the corners,
but
Butler
any
can
shot
be
for him,
dangerous.
he
He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Doncic. Butler with the steal. And here
That's
they
on me.
go.
That's on me.
And George with the
That's
steal.
on me. That's too easy,
Gotta
man.
take
On
care
me
of the
again.
ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like
I'll take that.
this,
He's hanging
that
back
can
far enough
change
where I
the
can
whole
still
tone.
keep
It
that wide
helps your
open layup
opponent
something
get into
until
a
he
little bit
really
of a
forces
rhythm.
that switch.
And he
Very
just
to make it.
dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
He'll try to shoot over the baseline.
And here's Porzingis. No scoring in this one.
Ah!
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you
There we
have
go.
to
We
foul him
need
there.
one.
That one misses. Chicago leading by
Oh
6.
my gosh.
Down low. Beasley with the steal. And Roy with a clear path to the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Duncan
Good
gets it to
man.
go in.
Tim Duncan.
I don't know why
And they're
Brandon
just
Willis on
doomed
you.
if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them
That's
no
good. Yeah, so that's
opportunity
good
at
one.
making that entry pass into the post.
You
I
can't
just gotta
just
throw it out.
stop
Don't
when
stop
there's
at
a
a
pick
time.
set up. Gotta
Stop,
fight
stop.
over it as a defender.
Don't stop right
You
time.
know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes
Oh my
intensity.
gosh, why did we stick?
Pass to Mutombo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Stick a timeout. Yeah, I don't understand why we stick
Point
to that.
Chicago lead.
I need to get
And
Brandon
we got a
Willis out, but
timeout
I
called
think
by
I need to be
Steve
part of the
Kerr.
lineup.
He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Yeah, I need to be part of the lineup.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Booker. A floater. It's
Oh.
rebounded by Leonard. Butler with the ball. Screen by Leonard. Back to Butler. Lets it go. Another one falls
What's
for
that?
Brooklyn.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
Here's Doncic.
There it is.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness. Go ahead with the hammer.
Pass to Mutombo. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The pull-up. Now here's Booker.
Out of bounds.
And the ball travels
But
out of
Book
bounds.
wasn't even out of
First touch
bounds.
by George.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Screen by Porzingis. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter,
Oh my gosh.
his desire is to score and finish the play.
Knocks it loose. Butler up top. And again, it's Brooklyn
Bruh.
converting.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
The three from George. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in front. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Brooklyn. That
This
quarter
guy
had to
must
take a lot out of him.
really
He
want
wrecked
to be
it.
on this game. Every day.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. To the left side wing. Wembanyama outside. Oh, the long strides of Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Irving with the ball. Lets the three fly. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
Pettit
good.
missing. Weber looking around. The three from Porzingis. Sinks the three-pointer.
You got lucky there.
Now it's a
You got 100%
4-point
lucky.
Chicago lead.
You
Boy,
had a
don't
great
let
start.
Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Pass to Pettit. Fires the three. Basket is good. The assist from
I mean, that one was going on. The more
Such a
contested,
quick shooter. This
the
guy
more it's going to
lives
go. It's
for
going to
these
trigger those
kinds of
other
moments
ones.
and delivers.
Out to Porzingis.
That's the one
Two
in
free
one.
throws coming up. The
Porzingis!
shooting foul. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
Oh,
Boy, the
Porzingis,
aggressiveness
we
and the
did that
pace
in
from
one.
Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Turkoglu outside. From deep. Offensive rebound. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Chicago leading by 3. Now, here is Weber. And Weber
we'll
throws it
take
down.
that.
And Weber just tremendous.
Now we need to lock
size
in and
in
get
the
some
paint.
stops.
Easily rising up to take that one home.
Left side, Turkoglu.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama, a screen. And stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Irving can't hit.
Oh, how? We were the first ones back.
Almost always.
Oh,
looking
no.
behind him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough.
That's not good. We were the first ones back.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible.
You take it. We'll take it, 2K. We'll take it, 2K. You give me that.
You can feel the
You gave me that,
excitement
2K. We'll
in
take
the
it, though,
building.
2K.
Both of these teams are pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Back to Wembanyama.
We'll take it, 2K. Come on, 2K.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic.
No way.
The
We needed
defenders
him to
need
reduce
raise
and
the
shoot some
eyes
majorly off.
of staying on him
There
as
it
we
is.
get into crunch time.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To take the lead.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
pass to Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you love to see this level of aggression from Kristaps Porzingis, daring the defense to
Oh
foul.
my God.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Let's go.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and they call an illegal screen here.
Let's go.
A pick like that is
That's game. That's game if I play smart. That's game.
For the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out
That's
when the
game. So I
illegal
play it
screen is
smart,
set.
but I gotta hit these 2
You know what? Smart foul.
first.
You gotta try and extend the game.
So the first
Oh
one
my
drops,
gosh.
and that
That's
gives them a
elite, but
4-point cushion.
he always shoots it that way. Right there, see? It's the same release, but
Wanting to step up and be a leader.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
They get it again. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Pettit. Wembanyama outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
that is so
Prolonged the game here
crazy.
with an intentional foul.
Man,
He drops the first one.
got one to put it away.
3-point lead.
Come on, Shy Guy.
So he gets them
There we
both,
go.
and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete
Good job,
perfection.
Wemby. Way to close that out.
And
Versus
so
probably the
big
greatest
win
team
by
I've ever
Chicago
seen.
in a tight game. A truly gutsy
Jeez.
performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance,
Bob
they
headed.
showed just what a tough-minded
Kristaps,
they
we had
can be.
Wemby,
And that about
we
wraps it
had
up.
Jimmy.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge,
Jeez,
this is Kevin
he had
Harlan saying
heat.
thanks for tuning in.
He just had,
We'll see you later.
man, that was such a good team. Shout out to that guy. Great player. Yeah, here's his team again. Wilt, Julius, I think is that Invincible? Yes. Matumbo, who's great. PG, Invincible. Kristaps, like I said. Kawhi, Invincible Kawhi. Shea. Tim Thomas. Who's good for Duncan off the bench. So this, I mean, this is a great team. Like I said, I bet he paid a lot of money to get that type of team. But he had excellent shooting. Look at that. That's pretty excellent shooting. Right here, let's see what I shot. Oh, jeez, I did not shoot that well. But I played well. Look at that. 14, 12, 10, 6, 6. I mean, 6, 4, 4, 2, 2. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty even all around. I went 1 for 6 for that game. That is terrible. He went 9 for 21. Wow, that third quarter was his. Man, yeah. You need to work. I need to test my skill limit.